Lovely. Welcome to the VIP tent, Mark.
Thank you for inviting me, David.
Now, one of the subtexts of this programme is Cheltenham has a proximity to Chipping Norton.
Yes.
Now, not everybody knows how important Chipping Norton is in music, but you live there now,
yes.
And it seems to me that your global success and the acclamation that has gone with that has been coincidental with your move to Chipping Norton.
You could make out a case for that, yes. I moved about 6.5 years ago, and I certainly have rocketed to international stardom since then.
Yes, well, I mean, now, when we first met and you first appeared on this programme, I mean, just after the extinction of the dinosaurs, nobody knew you, really. No. But now, I mean, I've just seen your gig list, and you're touring. You're even going into Europe.
Yes, we're doing a couple of festivals in France later this year. I've done a bit of France before. Yeah, you know, you do some really good big things, and then you do some small things too. That's how it is.
Yeah. Now, I was reading, one of the sad things that happened in the last few days was the passing of Wizz Jones. And I was looking back into history, and you had written an article before you were a musician in praise of Wizz.
Yeah, I had a period of time when I wrote reviews for one or two websites or magazines before I was doing music. So I had like a long period of time when I had no connection with music at all. And then I started going to gigs, and then I started reviewing gigs, and then I started doing gigs. And when I started doing gigs, I stopped going to them. And when I was going to them, one I went to was Wizz, who was at the Green Note in Camden in London, which was a relatively new venue then. I knew the people that ran it, and I went there and reviewed a few people of that ilk. And I'd heard of Wizz. I knew he was a legend, but he was never quite named in the same bracket as the other folk blues artists like Bert Jansch, John Renbourn, who had periods of time being better known.
Yes, but Wizz was great. He was sort of just under the radar for many a long year. I mean, if you didn't know what he sounded like, people kept rediscovering him for years. This is what he sounded like.